Hello, YouTube. I just had an epiphany, and I had to get on here and say what I had an epiphany about. Because I was looking at the news and I was looking at all the stuff that's going on. And I had a big epiphany. And the epiphany is, they have fucked up. That's why Trump is in office. That's why Pence is the vice president. That's why businesses are thanking him for putting him at 21%. And he done dropped it down, and they still won't tell him, hey, we fucked up. We messed up. Because, see, they can't think beyond money. They can't think. And they don't want you to think. And they're like, oh, wow. We've really messed up. We have really, really messed up. With a lot of it, moving jobs overseas, robotic, everything. We've really messed up, and we can't go back. Or how do we go back? And nobody can solve this problem. Yeah, we can. It's solvable. It's just that you don't want to think. You only can think one way. You think hard, not smart. And that's what keeps you in the way that you are. And see, you've always been thinking, well, they can't mess with the money. Yeah, they can't. Need to. You know how to make money one way. You don't know, there's a lot of ways to make money. You just don't want to. You think it's too hard. And now they put Trump up there, knowing that he's an idiot, knowing that he doesn't know anything about what he's doing, or that he can't think in a new way. And neither can they. Because everywhere I work, they keep saying, yay, 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 yay. We're doing it, and they're laying people off. Yay, 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 we're doing it, and they're laying off. And they're firing people. And then, people with guns that go in and shoot up a place. Oh, that's so sad. See, this has made us in the world, in America, not in the world, in America, dumb. And they say, okay, good, they're dumb. We got our buzzwords. We have them. Now, what's the new buzzword? Well, buzzwords are security and terrorism, artificial intelligence. We're on the cutting edge. We're finding out this, we're finding out that. Oh, in the future, and then there's like, oh, we probably won't even have a future. Because they don't know. And they don't want to figure it out. Guess what? I think I figured out some things. I want people to ask me what I think I figured out. People probably don't even look at my thing because guess what? I don't have crazy hair and I'm not, yeah, it makes you feel happy. I'm actually wanting to make you think. I'm not on here to make you laugh. I'm on here quoting whatever you think, whatever you're supposed to think. And then you're like, oh, okay, that's hard. Because guess what? I only think one way, and this is going to make me sad. Guess what? Nothing. I can make a joke out of anything. I really can. I just don't on here right now because I'm being serious. But if I was in a joking mood, I could make a joke. But at this point in time, we have somebody in office who has no idea of what he's doing, who he's helping, and since they can't think, they don't want us to think, and they think somebody else is going to solve our problems, and they're not, because they can't think. People, I would just say one thing. We live in a digital world. Why do we have all leaders are analog? They don't even think on the digital scale. They don't even think about that. Why is it that they don't think? That is my new thing. And that's always been my thing, thinking. We are the definition of insanity. Because we think one way, thinking of a different result. Doing the same thing and thinking of a different result. Insanity. And here we got Donald Trump in office, who just makes us laugh. And that's what he's there for, just to make us laugh. That's all he's there for, is to make us laugh. So we don't have to think about the realities of what's going on. We don't have to think about the realities of what's going on. And if we get a Democrat in office, are they going to think differently? Or are they going to keep giving us the same story? This is going to take a while. This is going to take a time. No, we don't have it anymore. You need to do something. We need to do something. And I am so fed up with not being excited about anything. The last election, I wasn't excited about anybody. This election, I'm not excited about anybody. Because they haven't talked about the money. And it's not just money in politics. It's money in the prison system. It's corporations who think they're making money, but they're not. And because I said on my last video, you have a lot of zeros, you get zero. And I just wonder, because they're going to keep doing it, taking money, taking jobs. It's like, do you know those people, when you got those jobs overseas, don't buy shit from us? They buy shit over there. They don't buy anything from the company, so you have it over there. They're not buying stuff from you. So you moved the job over there. You moved everything over there. Said, oh, we're going to save. You're not saving. Because if the job was here, that would help out a lot. So, to me, they moved jobs overseas, they gave jobs to robotics, and they keep on. And guess what? They're fucking themselves. And they don't want to admit it. And they think there's another way for them to make money. And they can't think beyond the scope. And they can't think beyond, it's like, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Can you think? I think of it, a lot of our leaders and a lot of business people, they get to the money and stop. That's it. No, you gotta go beyond. You gotta go beyond. You gotta think beyond. Because there is stuff beyond. The money is not the stopping point. Because to me, a lot of the 1% and a lot of businesses and everything, they're living a fantasy. And they love that fantasy. Because let's look at Jeff Bezos. He's supposed to be worth $144 billion. He's probably not worth that. He's probably not. Because if tomorrow everybody said, you know something, uh he uses artificial intelligence and robot support orders. So I'm gonna stop shopping there. What the hell is he gonna do? I bet you his wealth will drop considerably. And he'll be like, what the hell happened? Oh, I thought you had all the money. Look at Bitcoin. What the hell is behind Bitcoin? I don't. Do they even know? Because if anything happens, if computers go down, all the computers go down, you could say, well, I have a lot of Bitcoin. Great. I want cash though. I want some money. I want gold. Can you get what can you do with that Bitcoin? I could shop online with it where the computers get down. I need some money. See, everybody needs something tangible. We need something tangible. And there are not anything that's going to give us anything. Because I'm looking at progressives, they're not progressive enough. They're not. Because all to me, what I hear are taglines. That's all I hear are taglines. And then they're going to get in there and we're still going to be dead in 10 years. So, and we're going to have a festival. And that's probably going to do more damage than good. Because are we going to come up with a solution? Probably not. But a lot of people did sing. And I did feel good because I went. But I threw my trash on the goddamn floor. So it probably did more damage than good. So please, people, stop the damage that we're doing. And you'll probably laugh at Trump because that's all he is, a joke. And that's all he was put there to be, was a joke. And he wasn't going to solve no problem. I want you. We say that we want change, but we're so scared of it. We are scared of change. Americans, you're scared of anything, really. And white folks, y'all really scared of every damn thing. Because you know the old traditions, well, guess what? You need to change them. You need to change them. And that starts with changing the way you think, need to set out on a way to think. Start thinking. Really, really start thinking. I'm probably don't have every solution, but I got some. I got some. And I want to just say, we know there's troll. A troll to me is what a lovely mon. I don't know. Something made up. And that's what we want. We want something made up. We want a fictitious number. Because that way you don't have to think about it. You can just say, yay. And then we can laugh and go on, and same thing happens. And we knew that Trump was going to be the end all. Because we couldn't think. We could not think. And so, great. So, we couldn't think. We can't think. We just want something to make us feel good. People start thinking. There's ways, a lot of ways we can get out of this. And we can start turning the stuff around. But we really need to start thinking. That's what I want us to start doing, is thinking. Start using our heads for more than just a hat rack. Start thinking about Medicare fraud. Start thinking about climate change. Start thinking about it. And start saying, okay, what is your plan? Because, as you know, the GOP has no plan. And Democrats have a little bit of a plan, but not a bold plan. Something to say, okay, let's start working on it. Let's start doing it. We need plans like that, and we need for them to start tomorrow. Actually, we need for them to start today. So people get out there and just start doing it. Start making those plans. Start thinking. Really, really start thinking. Because I think they've all They're lying. Corporations, politicians, all of them lying. And they're lying about the money. And they don't want to admit to it. A lot of them like the fact they're moving a lot of money around, but are they moving money or are they just putting in a different number? Because I think a lot of them put $3 billion and they'd like to have $1. Really? I think that's where new math came in. We need to start using new math. We need to change it. We need to make people believe that we doing new math. Ain't no such thing as new math, because what's new about math? Math is math. 1 and 1 is going to always be 2, and 0 and 0 is always going to be 0. No matter how you look at it. You might have 2 numbers. You don't have two items. You have 0. So I really need for them to say, I need to understand new math. Because I just go with the old math. There's not a new way of doing it. And I think they did that because they needed to stress the lie and make it look like they have something when they have nothing. Make it look like they're moving this and that and this and that around, and they're just moving numbers. I think they've been lying to us. They've been lying to themselves. And now they got an idiot up there who's going to really lie. Because that's all he knows. Because this is funny to me. And this is really funny to me. Because they said Donald Trump was, by the time he was 8, he was a millionaire. Okay. So he said he was in whatever he got a loan from his daddy for $1 million to do his business. Dude, really? By the time you was 8, you was a millionaire. So I'm sure by the time you 16, you really got the money. And then you borrowed some money from your daddy, and you still have to file bankruptcy 6 times. You got your daddy's money, and you still have to file bankruptcy. You such a bigwig, but you have filed bankruptcy 6 times. Wow. But you're a billionaire, really? I know a lot of people, but how are you a billionaire and file bankruptcy. Because to me, if you bankrupt, you have no money. That's why you in files. You can't pay your bills. But yet still, you got 10 billion. Think, people. Think. Start thinking, please.